Hi friends and friendly subscribers, welcome back to my channel. This is Inner Hill Tarot, and this is today we're going to do a second take of this Fyodor Pavlov Tarot mass market edition. And yeah, I have a little bit of a rant here because I'm actually already did a, a real unboxing. I will put it in the shorts. The shorts of introducing today video. Yeah, so I did the unboxing and I did the whole video already, but there are some certain cards in there, specifically 9 cards, which is like 7 of them are major arcana and 2 of them are minor arcana. By the way, excuse me if there's a lot of noises in my background because it has been a construction days in my neighborhood these days, so there's always going to be a lot of noise. But yeah, so back to the story of the Fyodor Pavlov Tarot. So I did the whole video and then I made some comments in the video that after I ended it, I become think and rethink again if that was the correct video to published. Yeah, I kind of feel like so uncomfortable with the level of nudity in the deck that I feel the need to self censored and create this second video today. But at the same time also I feel quite angry and upset for this new not really new, it has already happened for a little bit, a new guidelines in the YouTube that if your video contain nudity in any way, shape or form, they will demonetize you. So I'm kind of looking forward to get monetized from YouTube because that's something that I'm aiming for, to create a good income stream. But at the same time I feel like I'm so annoyed because this is like an artwork, you know, even though it's like a 78 cards, but the whole deck is an art form in itself, in a unity. So I feel so upset that the only way to alleviate this problem is to put stickers on the private bits that the artists clearly want to have it out there. And I don't think it's a pornography because all of the nudity that depicted in the cards that I'm not gonna introduce or, you know, put it as a silent flip through in this second video, it's not really to provoke any sense of sexuality or making it into a sexual thing, you know. It's there are tarot decks out there that very gratuitous and even real pornographic like kind of feeling, you know, like for example Sarpieri Tarot, or like the Cameron Tarot. It's borderline sexual act. It's not even borderline, some of the pictures are really graphic. But I think in a lot of tarot decks, when they depicted nudity, it's not to evoke this sexual response, it's as an expression of the innocence of the archetype. And I feel that the way YouTube doing it, it's make me sad and angry again, because I don't want to put stickers on the on the private parts that should be there in the artwork, but then again I would be get censored if I do. So the only way I'm thinking about this is making a second video, and I will put the 9 cards that I won't put in this video here into an Instagram profile and how I feel about it. And it's really makes me sad because this particular deck in the guidebook is actually the star, which is Aquarius. And I'm redoing the filming again today because today the sun is entering Aquarius and tomorrow the moon is entering Aquarius. We're entering Aquarius season here, and it's in major arcana is the hope, and most of the cards of the hope in most of the decks are naked. It's supposed to be Isis, Isis, and it's depiction of the beginning of the inundated of the Nile River in Egypt, and one of the biggest stars is supposed to be Sirius, that it came back, and it's supposed to be symbol of hope. Well, I'm not going to put a lot of too much stuff now because I think I want to continue on the silent flip through. But what I'm about to say is, if you want to see the complete edition of the silent flip through and what I feel about this Aquarius season, starting off like this, you can also follow my Instagram. I will put it as well in the description starting today. So why don't we start it out to do the silent flip through? So I can't even show the guidebook now because the front of this of the, what do you call it, guidebook, which is like really nice hardback book, is the star, the star that yeah, and it's contain nudity, of course. So this is how ridiculous things has become these days, I feel. And at the same time, they still have like child pornography and stuff like that in a lot of places, like Patreon or something like this, and it's kind of make me a little bit mad. But anyway, let's go back to the deck right now. And yeah, it's a really beautiful hardback guidebook here. And yeah, it's very beautiful. I like the leveling up of a lot of mass market decks now with the guidebook. It's not just flimsy little white book anymore, but it's really sturdy, chunky, and informative. Yeah, let's go straight to the silent flip through first. Okay, so this is the 9 cards, and mostly are 7 of which are major arcana, and I will tell you in my personal view later on that I will also put in the Instagram what do I feel about this situation and my take in it. Okay, so let's do the silent flip through first, but before we do it, please don't forget what, like always, yes, don't forget to subscribe, share, comments, and check out my Amazon links if you decided to work with it and purchase it. It's a tragedy in itself. I tried to buy this deck for 3 times since October, and always like the distributor here is like, oh, we actually don't have the piece, so if you want to cancel your order, you can. And that happened 3 times, and that's why like I just had it 2 days ago. Finally someone can deliver it to me, Yeah, I don't know, is that the reality of a lot of you guys in Europe, not just in the UK? Because US games is, of course, come from the US. So I really don't know what's going on here. I know that the war in Russia is make everything become so expensive in terms of logistics, but really 3 times is a bit much. But anyway, so don't forget to subscribe, share, you can jar tip me, um, and comments, because that will help me a lot to grow my channel. And as you know, I would really love to have this channel as my income stream as well, because I really love doing this. I really love doing unboxing and sharing. Not so much yet to do a reading. I'm still building up my confidence around that, but sharing the artwork in decks in itself really makes me happy. So thank you guys for listening to my 11 minutes already rambling. Let's start this silent flip through. Thank you. Okay, guys, friends and friendly subscribers, we just finished doing some part of the deck that doesn't highlight a nudity in it, some silent flip through moments, and right off the bat get I cannot help but think about this issue of nudity on the deck, you know. In a way, it makes me feel that to be presented in the YouTube channel now, it's to have a fully clothed or a fully masked regalia, if you will, to be able to reach a lot of people. I know it's not true. It's some kind of the justifying that I feel in my own reality bubble and I'm owning my experience. It's not the truth, actually. It's just my experience, but that's how I feel. I feel that it's quite difficult to me, that kind of feeling, that striking, because it makes me feel that in order to be received well by a lot of people, you have to put on some makeup and certain kind of clothing, which kind of character that you're engaging today and present to people around you. That's how I feel about it. And also, it's quite annoying to me because most of them are the major arcana that I cannot show here, and it makes me feel like because major arcana is the forces of the universe, the universal forces. That's why it's major, because it's the heavenly forces on that affect you. It's not really something that you do in society and how the society of humans related to you, right? And that's why also I think the more progress we're into the matter, like in the pentacle suits, they're all like really heavily robed. They have all like really special clothing, all like really their armor, because they're solid figures, right? They're solidifying themselves into a certain role in life, into a certain kind of culture. But like, for example, in the one suit there, even though it's like heavy robe, figures also appears, but there's actually the Four of Wands and the Five of Wands I have to get rid as well, because they're all in nudity. And I will explain in the Instagram account, my Instagram account as well, what do I feel about the 4 and 5 of Wands being naked there, and the only minor arcana cards that actually naked, right? But it's kind of like emphasizing as well, like to live in a 3D reality world, you kind of have to clothe yourself, you know. You have to have some kind of image or some kind of character that you're playing. By the way, I really love the 10 of Cups, just out of random and different things. It makes me feel like I'm in a Frida Kahlo universe with the flowers in the hair, like very Mexicanos feeling of it, you know. So yeah, I'm loving this image. It's beautiful. But yeah, that's how I feel about the deck. And the deck itself, of course, is create a lot of hype because it's been out of print, I think, for a while, and it's quite a famous indie deck and sought after after it's gone out of print, and it fetch pretty pennies, pretty pounds, and nickels or whatever in the market, until the mass market deck is out, and it's completely create riot in itself. So okay guys, that is my self censorship my self-censored take on this deck. Please let me know if you already work with this deck or not, and how do you feel working with it? Do you have also the indie version of it? How do you feel, and is it different? I heard from people saying that it's not that different, but yeah, maybe it does for you. Please leave comments for me if you do. And yeah, don't forget to again subscribe, share, and comments, and check out my bio for and also Instagram now, because I decided to put the nudity part of any deck now in Instagram instead of like the card of the day. So I will do this especially in this Aquarius season, just to give a homage to the star, which is also the Aquarius symbolism, symbolized by symbolism in the major arcana, in all not all, I don't know, in most of the Rider-Waite-Smith system based tarot deck. I will put most of the star cards there from every deck that I do, and all of the nudity parts of the card decks, of the cards that depicted nudity. Sorry, I'm blabbering. For February especially. Okay, then probably March I will go to the everyday kind of my own feeling of a everyday pick a card kind of thing. So thank you so much guys, hope you have a very nice day and night. Anytime you watch this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, bye.